Hello friends, I am Dr. Pranav Khoche from Nutan Vidya Prasarak Mandals, Arts, Commerce and Science College, Lasalgaon. Today we are going to discuss a poem, Stay Calm by Grenville Kleiser, prescribed for FI BCom Compulsory English by Savitribai Phule Pune University. Grenville Kleiser, 1868 to 1935, was the author of many inspirational books about oratory and personality development, like Inspiration and Ideals, How to Succeed in Life, Christ, the Master Speaker, and Taking God into Partnership. We know that such books are today called self-help books. The present poem is also about personality development, as well as it can be called a great help for communication skills as well. Because in this poem, Kleiser advises to keep calm in the face of the many big and small upsetting things in life, stating that a calm nature of a person is the most powerful weapon against difficulties in life. The poem tells us that how we should remain calm, we should maintain our poise and be balanced in face of adversities, in the face of difficulties, and when we want to speak something, when we are insulted, we must think twice before speaking it out. Because many a times it may, such speaking out or replying immediately, may harm us more than help us. In this representational image, you can see that this person is shouting, is angry with this lady, but this lady is completely calm and quiet. It is always said that anger is one of the greatest foes of human beings, because when we are in anger, when we are angry, we may do something which will or which may affect our whole life as well. Therefore, it is important to remain calm, to remain balanced, and not to lose our poise, not to lose our cool. Now, we will read the poem first, stanza by stanza. So, stay calm, stanza first. When you feel like saying something that you know you will regret, or keenly feel an insult not quite easy to forget, that's the time to curb resentment and maintain a mental peace. For when your mind is tranquil, all your ill thoughts simply cease. Stanza 2. It's easy to be angry when defrauded or defied, to be peeved and disappointed if your wishes are denied. But to win a worthwhile battle over selfishness and spite, you must learn to keep strict silence, though you know you are in the right. The last stanza. So keep your mental balance when confronted by a foe, be it enemy in ambush or some danger that you know. If you are poised and tranquil when all around is strife, be assured that you have mastered the most vital thing in life. So friends, quite a short, only of 3 stanzas the poem is. At the same time, language is very simple, without figures of speech, though metaphorical in nature, but not at all complex to understand. Still, it gives a great message, a great lesson to us. Now, let's see first the glossary of the poem, that is the difficult meaning of the difficult words, and then again discuss the poem stanza by stanza and line by line. Listen to this glossary very carefully, friends, because while understanding the poem, you will need to remember these words. Regret means to feel sorry for one's actions, own action rather. See, for example, sometimes you do some mistake, you commit a mistake, or sometimes you hurt someone by saying something and then you feel sorry. It means that you regret that. Resentment is feeling of unhappiness because of an insult or some wrong action by other person. You feel resented or you feel resentment when you are angry about some unhappiness because of some unhappy thing that happened to you. So in a way, resentment is a mixture of unhappiness and anger. Tranquil means calm, quiet and peaceful. Cease means to stop. Defrauded, right? You know the word fraud. You are commerce students. So defrauded means cheated or deceived. Defied, to defy something or someone means to disobey that person or to disobey that thing. So defied means disobeyed, but in the poem it also means insulted. Peeved, you are peeved at something or at someone, means you are irritated, you are annoyed, you are troubled, you are irritated. Spite, spite means hatred, malice or ill will. You confront someone means you face someone, or someone confronts you means someone opposes you. Foe is an enemy. Ambush means hiding place or a trap from where enemy might attack you. Poised means balanced. Even in trouble, even in conflict, we say that we should remain poised, means we should remain balanced. Strife means bitter, sometimes violent disagreement or argument. It also means, strife also means bitter or violent conflict. So, strife can be used for disagreement or argument or also for conflict. And vital, you know, it means of utmost importance. Something is vital to you means something of very importance to you. I hope you have understood all the difficult words in the poem. Now let's go to the poem and discuss it. Let's discuss stanza first. When you feel like saying something that you know you will regret, or keenly feel an insult not quite easy to forget, that's the time to curb resentment and maintain mental peace. For when your mind is tranquil, all your ill thoughts simply cease. Let's see the first two lines. When you feel like saying something that you know you will regret. Many times in our life, in our communication with other people, you get angry. We feel that we must reply something angrily or something harshly. But at the moment, our mind tells us that you should not say that because afterwards you will feel sorry about that. You will regret about that. Or, next two lines, or keenly feel an insult. Many times you keenly, very sharply feel an insult, being insulted, being humiliated. And that insult is not quite easy to forget. That's the time, but the poet says that is the exact time to control our resentment. That's the time to curb resentment and maintain a mental peace. When we feel saying something that we will regret, or when we feel insulted, which is not easy at all to forget, at that time we may say something, we may do something that may harm us. But such a moment, is the time to control. Curb means to control, to contain our resentment, our feeling of anger and unhappiness. And at that moment and at that time, we must maintain a mental peace. Why? For when your mind is tranquil, all your ill thoughts simply cease. Right? Everyone tells us. Nowadays, all people tell and all people advocate that we should meditate. We should reflect on our thoughts. We should do mindfulness. We should practice mindfulness. Why? Because our mind should be tranquil in the moments of conflict or in the moments of heat. At those particular moments, our mind should be tranquil. And when our mind is calm, when our mind is quiet, like a lake where there are no waves, our ill thoughts, our bad thoughts, they simply stop. Bad thoughts or ill thoughts do not come to our mind, or at least they cease, they stop being there when our mind is at peace. And therefore, it is important to maintain a mental peace. At the moment when we are feeling angry, when we feel like saying something hurtful or something bad or something negative, or to react to an insult. Because after all, our anger, our negative words do not hurt the other person as much as they hurt ourselves. So, very important lesson the poet gives us about communication skills in this first stanza. Now, let's go to the second stanza. He says, the poet says, it's easy to be angry when defrauded or defied. Right? We get easily angry. It's very easy to be angry when we feel cheated, when someone cheats us of something, or when someone deceives us, or when we feel defied, we feel disobeyed, we feel that the other person does not listen to us, right? So we feel defied, and in a way we feel insulted. So it's very easy to be angry when defrauded, when cheated, when deceived, or when we feel insulted. It is easy to be peeved and disappointed. Peeved again means to get irritated. So it's again easy to be angry and it's easy to be irritated or get disappointed if your wishes are denied. If our wishes are not fulfilled, if our wishes are denied, if they are refused, what we want is not done, then we get irritated, we get disappointed. Suppose you want a new mobile from your parents and they say no, It's not possible right now to give you a new phone. Your old phone is working. Then what happens? You feel irritated. You feel disappointed. Right? You also get angry. But at that time, you should stay calm, because such situations are going to come in your life when you join a job or when you start a business. So the poet says, it's easy to be angry when you feel cheated, when you feel defied, or it is easy to be peeved, irritated, and disappointed if your wishes are denied. But, this but is very important. But to win a worthwhile battle over selfishness and spite in your work, at your working place, or when you are with your colleagues or classmates or friends, it may happen that because of selfishness, because of hatred, you may feel angry, you may feel disappointed. But to win a worthwhile battle, to win an important battle over selfishness and spite, whether it is your own selfishness or somebody else is selfish, else is selfish, someone else has hatred for you. But it is important to win a battle over that feeling of selfishness and spite, whether your own or others. You must learn to keep strict silence. You must learn to keep strict silence, though you know you are in the right. See, friends, this situation occurs or takes place many times in our life, in our day to day life, that many times you feel that you are right, you are correct, and the other person is wrong, and it is also thus many times, so many times. But still, you must learn to keep silence, strict silence, because you want to win a battle. You want to win a battle. I'm sorry. You want to win a worthwhile battle over selfishness and spite. And for that particular purpose, to win that battle, you must be silent. You must not reply, you must not fight, you must not have the equal hatred, or you must not show that spite or hatred and quarrel. No. Because it's easy to be angry, it's easy to be disappointed, it's easy to be irritated. But this is exactly the quality that every human being shows. Then, at such moments, we can become an exception by remaining silent, by keeping strict silence. Though we know at that moment we are in the right position, we are correct, we are right. Such a significant life lesson this stanza gives us, because these are common situations, and at those particular moments, in those situations, we must remain calm, we must remain balanced if we want to develop our personality and not only win a battle but also the war of our life. Let's see the stanza third. So keep your mental balance when confronted by a foe. What does the poet tell us? He says that keep your mental balance, balance of your mind, when you are confronted, when you face a foe, when you are faced by a foe, that is an enemy, when enemy, an adversary, a rival maybe, when he or she opposes you, when they confront you, you must keep your mental balance, balance of our mind, peace of our mind. Be it enemy in ambush or some danger that you know. Keep your mental balance when confronted by a foe. Be it enemy in ambush, that is, enemy is hiding somewhere. Ambush is a hiding place from where enemy attacks suddenly and we are unaware. So, even if we are attacked unaware without our knowledge, or when we know that there is danger, but in all such situations, known or unknown dangers, in front of foes, adversaries, we must keep our mental balance. And the reason is, if you are poised and tranquil when all around is strife, all around you is chaos, is complete disorder, there is conflicts everywhere around you, but still you are poised, you are still balanced, you are still tranquil, calm and quiet, at peace of mind, then be assured that, be very sure that you have mastered the most vital thing in life. So, even in the strife, even in some conflicts, even in chaos, if you are poised, if you are balanced, if you are tranquil, you must be assured, you must be very sure, you must be very certain that you have mastered the most vital thing in your life, the most important thing. So, the greatest thing to achieve as a person in your life is that you must stay calm in all the situations, in all the difficulties, or in all the adversaries. I am sorry, in all the adversities, in all the difficulties, in all the strifes of your life. Then you have achieved, you have mastered the most important thing in life. If you control, it is always said, one who has control over himself or herself, they have won the world. Right? So win yourself first, then you will very easily win the world in every facet of your life, in every aspect of your life. So this simple yet very beautiful poem tells us and teaches us a great lesson about our life, about our personality development, and also for our communication skills. So, friends, staying calm is the most vital thing, is the most important thing in today's life. When there is cutthroat competition, when there are many stresses in your life, many moments of stress in your life, when by small things we get depressed, we get imbalanced or angry. Even on social media, this poem may, I'll say that by an extended meaning, if we have to apply this poem in today's world of social media or communication on social media, before giving reply to any WhatsApp message or WhatsApp status, before replying to any Facebook post or a Twitter tweet, you must think twice. You must not get disturbed by any situation, whether in the virtual world of social media or the real world of your relations. Because if you get angry, if you lose your balance, if you say something which you are going to regret afterwards, all those things will hurt you, they will harm you. Sometimes the damage can be permanent because the wounds created by words are not easily healed. So always remember, it is for your best that you stay calm, you stay quiet. So read and reread this poem. Read this poem many times, understand that message, and get that message in your behavior. Behave like the poem's message, right? What the poem tells you, try to behave like that. Try to use that in your communication, daily communication with your relatives, friends, teachers, everyone, because that is the most vital thing to stay calm in your life. That is the most important thing, perhaps, in life, right? So I hope you have enjoyed this poem. If you have any doubts, please contact me. Please ask me questions. Please ask me your doubts. I am always there to solve your difficulties, to solve your problems, right? And share this poem, share this video with your friends who may be in FIBCom, or even they are in other class or in other streams, but still this poem will help them in some way or the other. So friends, thank you. Thank you very much. Take the best care of yourself, and after all, at the end I will say, stay calm. Thank you. Thank you very much.